Hi everyone, my name is Rishad. Today is the 17th of November 2024. I'll be going over my weekly prediction for Nvidia. As usual, I'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts. And then I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction and go over this one in more detail. But before getting into the video, it is important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational, and therefore it is important to conduct your own analysis, whatever analysis that may be, to ensure that you're comfortable with the risk, reward, and trading style, since you may not be with mine. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Nvidia monthly charts, extremely bullish. We had a significantly volatile phase here, and we had this, descending triangle, which we did have an upward breakout, and we've continued, seeing confirmation this month. However, volume is rapidly declining, meaning this uptrend is not supported technically. RSI, however, is supporting in terms of its direction. However, it is in the overbought region, which is in effect actually a bearish signal. So we should be seeing a return anytime soon because, this is a contrarian signal. It's highly overbought. MACD, still bullish. Another thing to note, however, for Nvidia in particular this week is that earnings are coming out, and that's going to fuel, either a rally or a sharp decline. So do keep that in mind as well. For Nvidia, many other things happen, so news and other fundamental factors have to be kept track of outside of the technical charts. So those influence how these charts frame themselves as well. Here we can see in more detail the descending triangle, which we did break out of. This last week for Nvidia was quite bearish. We can see volume even more clearly is completely declining, and we're seeing this may be a sign of a market top. We should see, if we see reversals and breakouts under, supports and resistances, then we have those targets there. RSI actually has been diverging for Nvidia. We can see that this is a largely up, bullish price movement, whereas RSI is actually bearish. So we've been seeing this price divergence or divergence from RSI for quite a while. MACD, however, is giving us a bearish signal. At the end of it, we can see that there's declining volume. RSI divergence, that's two negative signals. However, MACD is giving a bullish signal and price is going upward. So we need to see breakouts from supports, breakdowns for supports to confirm whether it's bearish or not. Daily charts, similar. We see this descending triangle, more detail. We see that, at one point we were in this sort of almost forming a double top pattern. However, we see that this actually ended up becoming a descending triangle. Volume declining consistently. RSI in this case actually is supporting the price action, confirming this price action that we're seeing. It's overarchingly bullish on the daily charts. MACD, however, has given us a bearish signal here. So this is some more bearish confirmation. So this week there's definitely a bearish bias technically based on technical analysis. However, the biggest thing this week is going to be the earnings that comes out for Nvidia, and that will completely sway and decide where the market goes. So if you take my advice, don't hastily rush into a position and make a bet based on your prediction of how the earnings and revenue, etc., EPS is going to come out. So do keep that in mind as well, since that's pretty much going to be the deciding factor of how Nvidia performs this week. Last week there was no trade. This week we'll buy when it crosses 150.03 and sell when it falls below 136.48 with a target of 2% and a trailing stop loss of 1%. If neither the target or stop loss is hit, then we will close on Friday. The weekly trend is up. The monthly trend is also up. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.